Chelsea Handler. And here's your skim on U.S. healthcare. Today, health insurance is a thing. Whether you have it, whether you're trying to get it, or you're a politician fighting about it, it's a topic of conversation. But that wasn't always the case. Until the late 1920s, healthcare did not exist. If you got the black lung, you laid in bed for months, and sometimes you died. Sorry. But then, a group of teachers in Texas decided to change all that. Every month, they paid a hospital a little bit of money to get all the healthcare they needed. The plan they created was called Blue Cross. Sound familiar? Fast forward to World War II, and almost everyone with an eggplant emoji was off at war, meaning there weren't as many workers in the job market. So, to attract employees, the feds decided that companies could offer health insurance. This was the start of employer-sponsored healthcare as we know it. Offering women healthcare? People were so weird back then. From there, every president left his own mark. I'm going to skip over a lot of old white men, but here are the highlights. LBJ, he created Medicaid and Medicare. LBJ is what they call a blowjob in Mexico. I found that out the hard way. Medicare is an insurance program for retirees. Medicaid is a similar program for low-income Americans. Today, they cover more than a third of the country. Clinton, he tapped his wife Hillary to overhaul the U.S. healthcare system. She wanted healthcare for everybody, but not everyone wanted the government to be all up in their business. So her plan never passed. And that was the last time she was ever disappointed. Obama, when he got into office, more than 43 million Americans did not have healthcare. So he created the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare. It basically required everybody to have health insurance or pay a fine, and it passed. But Obamacare had issues of its own, like a crappy website and high premiums. And then Republicans took control of the House, promising to repeal and replace Obamacare. GOP leaders unveiled a plan. It cut back on funding for Medicaid, but still required insurance companies to cover people with pre-existing conditions, although the states can opt out of that if they want to. So basically, pre-existing conditions are covered, provided you don't have any. The new plan could leave tens of millions of people without health care. So the left said, how about no? The plan also looks like a distant cousin of Obamacare, so a lot of the GOP swiped left. Republicans rewrote it, but it failed in the end, like how I did on the SATs. One thing that's for certain is that the healthcare debate in this country is far from over. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, the point is, because of insurance, I had access to good healthcare and procedures that didn't leave me in debt, like MRIs, biopsies, PET scans, CT scans, chemo, radiation, mammograms, and a mastectomy, just to name a few. I mean, I even got a breast balloon that I can pump up whenever I feel like it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm never gonna drown.
Me neither. Now we just need to get them to cover a decent haircut or better wigs.
This is actually my real hair growing in.
Talk about a pre-existing condition. Cheers!